MLB でも日本でいうオープン戦が行われていますね。昨日、山本選手と菅野選手が登板しました。そのことについてアメリカのホットストーブという番組で話されていましたので、そちらの映像をご覧ください。
Well, let's say good morning to JP Morosi from news of Shohei finally getting out there in the spring to the Major League roadmap that a couple of his countrymen have had. JP, good morning. The Yamamoto Sugano stories are pretty interesting with parallels. Do I have that right?
Yes, Matt and Harold, good morning, and certainly good evening in Japan as we're having our show in the morning time here in the States. Two very important spring outings yesterday. Yoshinobu Yamamoto with the Dodgers and then Tomoyuki Sugano with the Baltimore Orioles. Let's start with Sugano. There he is. I love this detail. Jake Rill's story at MLB.com talked about how after the game, Sugano was asked, were you nervous at all before your Grapefruit League opener? And he said, no. One-word answer, no. And there's a reason why. Because the man on your right-hand side of the screen,
35.
Exactly, Harold. He's 35 years of age. He's 9 years older than Yamamoto. He's been the Central League MVP. He's pitched for the Tokyo Yomiuri Giants, one of the most storied franchises in world baseball. He actually pitched for Team Japan against the U.S. in the WBC back in 2017. So no, the Grapefruit League opener, no stress for Sugano. Also with Yamamoto, remember, he's already building up to be sure that he can start one of those first couple games in Japan as the Dodgers move over there and play against the Chicago Cubs. And Yamamoto in general, guys, in a very different place than he was a year ago. Recall his first start for the Dodgers in Seoul, South Korea. He struggled a bit, but already now he's pitching into the third inning, much more comfortable, I think, in the North American style of play. And certainly it helps, Matt and Harold, to have this many fellow starting pitchers with the Los Angeles Dodgers. Blake Snell's already made his Cactus League debut. Really good velo for him early on. Gonsolin has made his return. I think Gonsolin becomes, in some ways, the forgotten man. People need to remember this guy was an all-star going back a couple years ago before the injuries happened for him. So the Dodgers, a plethora of great starting pitchers, and none more important right now than the man who was on the mound yesterday in Yoshinobu Yamamoto.
Yeah, the best 14-man starting rotation in the history of the sport. It's unbelievable. And some have suggested, JP, as you're well aware, that Sugano could be like a Shota Imanaga character, right? Coming over as the guy that not everybody was buzzing about, like Roki Sasaki, but coming over and being just as effective, if not more effective, than the quote-unquote star imports.
菅野選手は35歳で MLB に渡りどういった活躍をするのか楽しみですね。今年は日本人選手もさらに増えて注目どころが多いですね。本日もご視聴ありがとうございました。チャンネル登録、高評価よろしくお願いいたします。